Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Pots Talks. We did one for the last testing grounds, so I thought I'd fire one up for this most recent testing grounds. And let's go ahead and dive right into it. I'm going to be going in through each hero individually as they're listed here in the patch notes. So first of all, let's talk about Shugoki. Main impressions with this character. This character I feel like had his identity changed multiple times throughout the course of the game, and you know, this time is no exception. So it seems like his hug mix-up is not very much a thing anymore, but he does have a bash, 500 millisecond bash that he can do either after an attack or out of a dodge. So that's nice. Definitely, I think he is a lot different. A lot of people are saying he is stronger. I personally don't really play this character personally, so I don't know very much. What I can say, definitely, like I said, the character is very different in terms of how he is played. And Charge of the Oni also was changed, and we all know in the testing grounds there's a little bug where you can have an infinite sprint. That's kind of silly, fun but silly. But I'm not sure how I feel about that either, to be honest. I could say the main thing is the character is very different. Something that I don't like, honestly, not only on Shugoki but on pretty much any character that has it, is a side dodge bash. I feel like a side dodge bash kind of nullifies too many mix-ups that characters have, and it just feels kind of like a crutch to an extent. So I'm not a huge fan of that. But definitely the Shugoki changes are something to see how the character pans out. I'm interested to see how it is. We're going to go ahead and rate the Shugoki changes a 3 out of 5. I feel like that I like the direction that it's going. I don't like the side dodge bash, but I do like how it's changed. You know, there's no more hyper armor on the hug. Obviously, that's more used as a ganking tool or a wall splat punish. But we're gonna go ahead and give this change a 3 out of 5. Moving on to the next character, we have Aramusha. So Aramusha is better, definitely. I've talked with a few Aramusha mains. They do like the direction that this is going in. But they feel like how I felt with the Nobushi changes in the last testing grounds, where there's still room for improvement. There's still room for the character to be better. He's not the best, but definitely playable now. Being able to have a sort of bash-ish move, you know, with the soft feint into ring the bell is really nice. I really like the blade blockade changes and being able to cancel your recoveries into blade blockade. That's super nice. Definitely a lot more opportunities to get blade blockades off, and the punishes on blade blockade are also definitely pretty much all confirmed, so that's interesting. His dodge attacks, you know, dodge attack forward, you can also chain that into the ring the bell. He also has side dodge attacks. His attack chains, being able to go, you know, left right instead of having to go all the way to the top. All in all, I think the changes look really nice. Like, you know, obviously you guys know I'm not very much an Aramusha main, but these are definitely very nice changes, and I could see myself playing this character a little bit more as time goes on. We're gonna go ahead and give these changes a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. I think there's definitely room for improvement, but this is definitely a step in the right direction for Aramusha, and I'm interested to see more people playing him. So the next character listed here is Berserker. There's not very much change with this character. This was a character where I felt like the changes could have just been implemented into the live game. I feel like there's no real need to put these changes into the testing grounds. I mean, I like how you can, you know, the attack feints can now come from the top. Adds another sort of layer of reads or whatnot to that character. Dodge attacks and being enhanced. Sprint attack actually being able to, the sprint forward attack being able to actually catch rolls. All very nice. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, I think this should have just been thrown into the live game, just straight up. But that's about it. All I have on that character. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 3 out of 5. Like I said, nothing too crazy. Just kind of baseline changes. It is what it is. Yeah. Now let's go ahead over to Jiang Jun. Jiang Jun is now able to actually catch people off of his heavy finishers. So being able to soft fade into guard break makes it so people can't just back dodge you. It's very nice, very nice. Actually being able to get a punish on guard breaks, very nice as well. And I think the best change, being able to soft feint into guard break on heavy finishers is really nice, but I think the best change in 4v4s is making his Sifu zone unblockable. I think that is really, really strong. I mean, not oppressively strong, but really strong. It's really nice being able to have just easy access into that. I think that's pretty great. And he also has a neutral bash as well. It's 500 milliseconds. It feels slower. I'm not sure. It feels slower than 500 milliseconds, but I think that just might be like the animation. It feels like a lot easier to dodge than a lot of the other bashes. But that's just me personally. But that's also really nice. He has a nice little bash that he can use. That his old, shin kick could be shin kick, guard break, and the heavy could all be dodged on pretty much the same timing. So him not having that anymore is fine. Him having like a neutral bash is fine. Character looks nice, man. Character looks nice. I could definitely see myself playing this character a little more. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rate these changes a 4 out of 5. Pretty nice changes. I don't know if I would. I don't know. If I feel like I don't play the character. Maybe if I play it was a Jiang Jun, maybe it would be 5 out of 5. But it's 4 out of 5. I think that's solid changes all around. Let's go ahead and move over to Hito. Hito is a character that is actually, after Nobushi, is my second highest rep. Very fun character, very fun. I've had a lot of enjoyment playing this character in the testing grounds. Being able to actually dodge and have something to punish your opponent, with the dodge attack, very, very nice. The sweep actually being useful and guaranteeing a heavy, amazing. His infinite chains having hyper armor when you let go of the button, super nice. You can't just get hit out of that. And it's all in all, man, it's great. And also his heavy attacks actually have sort of a better trajectory, which this isn't really talked about very much, but it makes it a lot easier to clear minions. I think Hito in mid is actually a lot better now. You can clear minions with heavy, you can clear minions with your dodge attacks, similar to Shaolin. Overall, man, this character feels really, really nice to play. Really, really nice. I can see this character being one of the best characters, at least in 1v1. 4v4 is still sort of to be seen, but I think this character is probably the best or one of the best characters in 1v1. And yeah, it's not like heavy on red days, but definitely character is very strong, and we can, I think, go ahead and very safely give this character a 5 out of 5.
Bam! Just like that. That's all there is to it, Dustin. That's all there is to it. A winner! Just like that.
These changes are amazing. This character is great. I could see potentially damage when this comes to live. I could see the damage numbers getting tuned down a little bit. I could see that being a possibility. I don't mind how the damage numbers are now, but if they get tuned down, it wouldn't be the end of the world either. But these are definitely the changes that this character needed. Zhanhu is the next character we're going to talk about, and this, I'd never thought I would actually have fun playing this character. Zhanhu, I always thought was so bland, so boring, not worth playing. But man, with these new changes and having a bash, Zhanhu is just immensely, insane amounts of fun. I think being able to cancel your recoveries with a dodge into the bash or dodge into whatever, which I mean now, like I said, now includes a bash, is great. I think that's amazing. I think that's super fun. Actually, sort of forces your opponent to attempt to like make reads or something on you. Zhanhu's dodges, you know, being superior, very nice, very nice. And they also fixed the right heavy finisher not, you know, having the same trajectory as the left. I remember that was also always an issue. You always had to go to the left heavy finisher. So overall, man, this character really, really nice. Really, really nice changes. The zone being 500. I'm not sure if the zone honestly needed to be 500, but with the zone being 500 milliseconds, I think it's probably one of the best zones in the entire game. 500 milliseconds and undodgeable makes it insanely, insanely good. Along with, I believe, it wasn't like this in the testing grounds, but in the patch notes it says that the dodge attacks are going to be heavy parry punishes. I don't know if I agree with that personally, but we'll have to see if they go through with that. I believe the dodge attacks they come from both sides and are pretty decently fast. So I believe giving them a heavy parry punish seems a little much, but we'll have to see. We're going to go ahead very, very safely give Zhanhu 5 out of 5 on these changes. And these changes are amazing. This character is amazingly fun. Character is very, very good in 4v4. Very, very good in 1v1. Big fan, big fan. Definitely going to be playing this character a lot more as time goes on. And the next character we have here is Gladiator. So Gladiator changes were kind of a question mark. Pre-testing grounds, I thought that they would kind of make the character on its own a little better, maybe take out some of the ganks, because Gladiator's gank potential is insane. He has pretty much 100-0 ganks with like most of the cast. But what they did is they just made his ganks better. I don't. It's kind of crazy to see. They made his ganks better. You know, being able to chain after skewer, or not skewer. Being able to chain after zone or toe poke or buckler bash or whatever you want to call it, sucker punch. It's man, this character's gank potential was already, I mean, it's like it was already crazy, and it's just even better. So this is kind of a question mark as to why they made his ganks even better. But man, we'll have to see what they do with this. I didn't play very much Gladiator because moves pretty much the same, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. That's how I don't, you know, nothing too crazy about this character, but his ganks are even more insane than they were before. I think we can give Gladiator honestly a 2 out of 5 on this one. Like I said, these changes are a bit of a question mark. Frankly, his ganks were already insane. Now they're even better. I think it's safe to say these changes are definitely a 2 out of 5. And that's gonna be about it, I believe. Let me know what you guys think on these changes. I think overall these are really good changes. The Hito and Zhanhu changes were my favorite, but you know, let me know what you think. That's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys all had a great one. Thank you for sticking around this long. As you know, of course, I stream on Twitch over at twitch.tv/potstv. Gonna be playing a lot more Hito, a lot more Zhanhu when the time comes, but I hope to see you all there. I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.